Welcome, good people. Welcome. Let's get started, shall we? In case you haven't noticed, Carcino has a bit of a husky voice. What's up, Prod? I see you. My voice is a little husky this morning. Please forgive. Taz is up, cranking it in early. Well, let's get it, fellas. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. You'll be all right. Well, you're probably wondering, how did this happen? And I'm going to explain how this happened. How you be cool like me? I don't know. LeBron James shot that stupid three. Nah, it goes way beyond that. Remember, they got blown out by 15 in Orlando earlier this year. First off, the Orlando Magic isn't as bad as you think they are. That's what you need to understand. Okay? They're not as bad as you think they are. The Orlando Magic is very young, they're very energetic, and they fly up and down the court. They can finish above the rim. The Milwaukee Bucks are not a surprising team. They have been in the playoffs. If anybody is surprising, it's the Orlando Magic. They keep the energy level high. They keep attacking. They come hard, and there's nothing you really can do. They can finish. They got Eric Gordon now, the new Eric Gordon with Aaron Gordon. I'm not surprised the Celtics are struggling. I thought the Celtics would take a while to get used to with Hayward coming in the system and them having to readjust. Hacker Braun is real now. Well, JaVale is not a real big man. So when you play against teams, when you play against teams that you play against teams that finish above the rim, and that's what I told you guys who dunk the basketball. JaVale McGee is at a disadvantage. But if you got guys that like to lay it up off the glass, then you got a situation where JaVale is very dangerous. With guys who dunk the basketball, he's there for 3-point plays because he's very aggressive and he attacks the basket. So, have you noticed in the games they've played, when they finish above the rim, the teams they play above the rim, they suffer from getting blocks and defending them. Now, let's go through the flaws. Let's look at their last victory. Okay. Their last victory has been against the hapless. I mean, he did his job. Don't get me wrong. He's going to get blocks. But in key situations, they can take advantage of his aggressiveness. But let's look at the key problem for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay. The key problem from the Los Angeles Lakers that has been consistent is that the team does not shoot very well. They are a very poor shooting team. Okay. The Los Angeles Lakers or the LeBrons are a poor shooting team. They shoot a bunch of threes. They have a very poor free throw percentage for a team that wants to advance. They won one game 90 to like 80 or 79 against the Utah Jazz. The new NBA, and you can't score, they're struggling to get over 100 points, even in victory. They might have that one game where they score like 120 something. Other than that, they can't score. They're all over the place. So when you got a team that's all over the place, they can't score. They're having a hard time and they're struggling to get their offense rolling. What are we talking about? We're talking about a team that is not equipped. The Lakers record is better than the Boston Celtics. What does that mean? There are a lot of people's records that are better than a winning team right now, or a team that will be in the playoffs this year, and they will be sitting at home. So please stop selling me the promotion. We know better. That's like somebody here coming in here telling me a commercial headline. Like, nobody could do it like McDonald's can. Anybody could almost do it, but nobody can do it like McDonald's can. I mean, did you just see the McDonald's commercial? Well, that's what. Right, exactly. Everybody act like the Lakers are the number one in the West. That's marketing because on every channel they advertise the Lakers and LeBron. They play his stupid commercials. They play everything about that ball. They was like, well, why come LeBron go somewhere? The team takes off. Because the refs, Adam Silver Slipper, everybody else is there to make sure they keep winning. They literally won 5 games by the refs. The Lakers are 11-8, and they're going to win how many playoff games? I thought so. Now, Lou Williams is going to be Lou Williams. Lou Williams was about 6 man of the year candidate when he was with Houston. They traded Lou Williams. And look what happened. Clippers are fine. They drafted very well. They got guys that know their role. They had a terrible leader in Chris Paul. You have poor shooting, period. LeBron is not a good shooter. He's a guy that normally makes his buckets at the rim, layups and dunks. And occasionally he'll hit some threes when he's left open to shoot in rhythm. But naturally, he's not a 3-point shooter. So he's going to be 3 of 9. 3 or 4 or 3 or 2, but he's going to be afraid to go to the free throw line when the game is on the line because he's a bum. So I expect nothing less. Bums will do what bums do to survive. Here I'm on a mini vacation. Well, that's good because I think I've lost money, big money. But everything's going to come down to Monday Night Football to see if I won fantasy football. You can't be a bum with over 30,000 career points. Yes, you can. Have you ever heard of LeBron James? Living proof. Bum. I don't know why I look this good, but if I look ugly to men, great. Long as your girl don't think so. The laptop is moving so much because I'm moving. See, I'm laid up in the bed. I'm in a mini vacation. You know why you getting this notification? Because I sent it out personally. Yeah, Drake did me wrong now. Oh, I couldn't go to bed without talking about LeBron and the Los Angeles LeBrons. We can get past that, could we? Meanwhile, we have a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of videos coming out today. One crack news. You ain't gonna want to miss that. Let me be the first to tell you, you are not gonna want to miss that. Pay attention to one crack news today. It's gonna blow your mind. Well, we all know LeBron blew the game. Um, you know, it's only so much the refs could do. The team was keeping him in it, and LeBron was keeping him out of it. But I'm quite sure Skip and Shannon will blow that door wide open. Wide open. And back home, I got it on my DVR. So hold on one second. Cino's gonna get up out the bed. There you go, Mike. Who was that? Mike Vick 79. He said it. Matchup problems with Orlando. We told you guys, Orlando's not the same team you've been used to seeing. They're very dangerous. Didn't they beat Golden State this year too? They're not a joke. I'm trying to tell you, this team can move. Oh, we got something coming up on Dude on One Crack News. You ain't gonna want to miss that. Gotta put all this in recycle. I thought y'all said Cino was fat. What happened to Cino's fat? Where is it? I don't see it. Where's the fat man? Cino, did you lose weight? I've been the same size forever. But you let the cameras fool you because I'm always up close. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back with some very important news. So for those who leave, remember, you will miss it. I'll let everybody in the chat fill you in on what happened. The king is back. And you guys have shown up even greatly in great numbers. Let me tell you something that happened that you will know only here. Ah, Dwight Howard, when he was with the Brooklyn Nets, did something that really was a shock. He inappropriately playing with somebody on the Brooklyn Nets. Yes. And that player checked him, like, don't play with me like that. And he was like, man, I'm just having fun. The dude was like, no, I heard about you. This went on in Brooklyn. It's amazing what you hear when all the stuff starts flying around. And on One Crack News, somebody pointed out the video in which I told you guys about Dwight Howard. I had already told you guys in the live chat. Only some people remember. And I was very shocked. And remember, I told you there's another guy who's going to be a free agent next year, MVP candidate, who's another Dwight Howard. Listen, Dwight Howard has a Skittles preacher. That's probably where it came from. I don't know. Him and the preacher. Maybe Dwight was an altar boy. Don't know. I'm telling you, I already know for almost certainty there's another Dwight Howard. And I can tell you he's going to be a free agent next year and an MVP candidate. So I'll let you guys fill in the blank. Let me eliminate that from the facts right now. Russell Westbrook, nobody will ever. No, not him. But the video in which somebody told me it was the video I talked about Dennis McKinney, and I was pointing out everything that happened on the Minnesota boat party. And that was the same video I brought up Dwight Howard. Did not know that. One of you guys told me because I just be talking. I don't know which video was what, but I know I mentioned it before. Because I informed you that Brian McKinney was one. And it's got to be something with Young Thug or Hitmaker, whatever he called himself now. Trust me. I'm going to tell you, you guys have said the name in the live chat. You guys have said the name over and over in this live chat. So I'll let you guys figure that out. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Young Berg got his name changed to Hitmaker because he was getting hit. And the guy changed his name to Hitmaker. He said, "You need a new identity." He was living with Brian McKinney. If any one of you have seen Brian McKinney, it ain't gonna take you long to figure that out. Brian McKinney played for the Minnesota Vikings. And right before a big game, him, Fred Smoot, and a lot of these guys got caught up in a Minnesota boat party that got raided by the cops. And what they saw on that boat, people wouldn't dream to believe. They got Culpepper eliminated out of the boat conversation, but it was a lot to clean up. That's exactly where I want to keep my foot, Mr. Austin. Here's the thing. You can only do so much with Prime because physically he's not able to. And I don't know what's going on, but if you guys want to make donations, you know that you can. All you have to do is click the link in the description box. Donated to Dish already. Right. See, for the people who donated, they gonna get some information that they ain't dreamed of hearing. I've been told you what Act gonna do. He stepped over one and went to the next. That's what he do. Once you go down and burn out, he step over to the next one. Now he playing video games with 21 Savage. Next it'll be Trippy Red. Come on, we know the game. Well, here it is. LeBron, he can't run in this offense. He stands around, and with people who have matchup advantages that They have speed at the forward and guard positions where they can get to the second level. The second level means anytime you can get past your defender without a pick, that presents a problem. And a lot of those guys on the Orlando Magic don't need a pick. They can get by you without setting a pick. If they can get to the second level without you or without a pick, you're in trouble. And all you need is two guys that can do that. And you can win a game, especially against LeBron. Golden State has about three that can do that. Draymond don't really need a pick. He can control the offense. He's more of a threat to pass. Yeah, I saw somebody stole my Rick James stories, and now they want to call it Rick James bust stories. And somebody sent me something like that. I didn't even watch it, but it's crazy. It's a crazy world that you live in now. Everybody just wants to imitate everything you do. That's what this world is full of now, biters. Well, it's a lot of stuff that happened with Southside Jamaica Queens. I know more about Southside Jamaica Queens than I do in my own city. That's crazy. Orlando is a very dangerous team. I didn't know how well they would gel this fast, but they're all finding their place. And when Gordon, he worked very hard on being more than just a dunker. This summer, he was working more on that 3-point shot and hitting jumpers from all different angles. And that opened up a lot for the rest of the team. Vu is killing everybody. The Vu flu. That boy is killing. And they can't do nothing with him. I'm telling you, boy, that boy Vu is giving them the flu out there. And see, Simmons, LeBron tried to recruit him in Cleveland last year. Come play for the Cavs. We got you. He said, nah, bro. I want to beat you. And the Lakers have lost 7 in a row to the Orlando Magic. Everybody moves from the East Coast to the East Coast where it's hot. Florida. This is the pitting ground. Everybody here is from New York. They got a place here that's basically New York's. Everybody up here from New York. They all in Florida. That's what happened to people in the NYC. They moved straight to Florida. Chicago too. They come right here. Better schools, better education. It's hot, it's warm. Everybody here retires. People retire, they come to Florida from the East Coast. Mostly Midwest, they go to Arizona. And because of the military, A lot of Chicago people are out here in Tampa and Clearwater area, near the Miami and Orlando area. That's all New York. Nah, the news on the Warriors trade is like this, Devin. The Warriors, they throw stuff out there to see who's going to react to it or how they're going to react to it. So what they did is they put the news out there to wake the teammates up, like wake the players up. Like, they talking about moving somebody? Somebody might be traded? What? See, it creates a panic. Like, we better start balling around here. We gonna be gone. See, that's what you do. So I missed the Walking Dead episode because is Negan back? Because once the Rick thing happened, I was done. I didn't like what happened with Negan crying. If he killed Maggie, then I'm all good. No, that news ain't BS. That news is real. The Golden State Warriors. Oh, Jesus is dead. Good, good. I didn't like the fact he calls himself Jesus. Oh, they killed Maggie off too? All right, y'all got me excited to go watch this last episode. Negan's out. Get that leather strap, get Lucille back, and we ready to go. Yeah, I saw the whisperers, all the talking zombies. When the zombies were talking that one week, like, find them. Well, that's good. My car's in the garage, but I'm paying for it. San Diego Superchargers. Can't even say that no more. How crazy is that? I'm mad they sat down my quarterback when he was rolling. Don't sit down Rivers. I got to ride Rivers all the way out. I got Tom Brady and Rivers. And Cowboy. You going to be off the Cowboy bandwagon in a couple of days when they play the Saints. If Brady win this year, it's going to be really, really hard. Now, they beat Kansas City already this year. Them Denver Broncos. I knew they'd pop off the Steelers. Nah, they're going to be better next year. See, the only problem is only one of those teams can go, either the Rams or the Saints. And to me, the Saints could slip up. Well, that's what the Giants do, lose. It's no surprise, but that's what they do. Like, they ripped off the 49ers to get him a. Mahomes is going to beat Tom Brady. He didn't beat him yet. They played, and you saw what happened. You have to click the link in the description box in order for you to donate for VAR. There's a link in the description box. You can leave me a message, email. Most people in the email, you guys have all got hit with information about business opportunities, everything. But if you do leave me a message in the email, please tell me what type of business that you're interested in. I cannot help you if you just say business opportunity. That means anything. So, yeah, without Eli Manning throwing up that pass, Brady will have about 7 rings about now. That's right, Harry. You in there selling kilos? Give you some tips? Yeah. You got enough money to buy a kilo? Don't get in the drug game. Now, hey, that's Gene Deal's situation. That's right. Get that Lakers and Piston game going. We're gonna have to refresh their memory. We own them. Ken Hollis, what's up? I got a video coming today about the funeral in Columbus, Georgia, where a lot of you don't know that's where Kim Porter's from, and that's where she's laid to rest. The Seahawks is like that old grimy team that hangs around, you know. Russell Wilson will never have the MVP type numbers, but they seem to grind out a win here and there. I mean, nobody gets hit more than this guy, but he did alter his game. I mean, LeBron put up a 40-point game, a 50-point game. Everybody thought like, oh, LeBron is this, LeBron is that. He's back. He's the man. Oh, on the donation top list, we got Mr. Sledge once again in first place. Lewis Sutton just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he's in second. Goog's in third. I appreciate the love, Goog. Thomas Felton is in fourth. And J Biz, my man's in fifth. Reek Dog is sixth. Marshall Carter, seventh. Shaq Flawless, he's in eighth. Kingpin at nine. LeBron is at 10th. LeBron James is in 10th place. Jermaine Nels is in 11th. There's a lot of people tied all the way down. Real X, you got to step it up. Seattle, what's up? Boss Lady Swan, I see you out down there, Death Bone. Man, that list is crazy. Cam makes bad decisions, makes bad throws from here and now. You know, he's not an outstanding quarterback. He's a very good one, but he's not outstanding. But he's better than a lot of these quarterbacks who've been in the league for all these years have been, like Sam Bradford's. Uh, Second for the ring, the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics will make a run, and that is that. Uh, Steph Curry and LeBron James are both crybabies. What has Steph cried about? Steph put the ball in the basket. I mean, he gets injured more than anybody I know, but he puts the ball in the basket. And then I tell you guys Steph was gonna be out for a minute. I told you Draymond ain't coming back till Steph is on that court. Goo has sent the donation. Let's see. Oh, he did. Oh, he ain't sent a message either, but he just did it. That's what's up, Goo. And Goo is in second place by by 80 cents. By 80 cents, Goo is in second place. He's closing the gap. You strategically did that so that you could be in second place. Goo, Goo is like, wait a minute. I cannot be, I cannot hold down this third place. Where did these people come from? You know what? Here I come. Way to go, Goo. Well, I have Isaiah Lloyd Thomas III as the number one player, period. But LeBron has got to adjust his thinking. Like, if you're going to play with a team like this, like, he's just going through the motions. LeBron is waiting because he knows Ingram is gone. Ingram won't be there. He might not be there at the All Star break. They don't like each other, and you can tell on the court. Well, LeBron in his post game interview brings up the fact that the Lakers are what they would call, or what he would call, being too unselfish. Remember, well, it was 47 seconds left in the game. LeBron ran the whole clock down to attempt a three, as opposed to driving to the bucket, going to the hoop with the score tied. He would have got the foul call, but he wants to shoot the three to try to win the game because he knows going to that free throw line, that wasn't it. Well, when they got the rebound, they went out, they got an easy dunk with 10 seconds left, made it a 4-point game, and that's basically ball game. People's like, what about Pope? I'm like, Caldwell on Pope dope on dope Pope. That's your hope. To wash your mouth out with soap. The only NBA ball player to play an NBA basketball game with an ankle bracelet on for dope. That's not even fair, Mister. So it's Big Rick Mahorn, without a doubt. But I've taken up way too much of y'all time, so I'm gonna let y'all go. But definitely, you're gonna want to stay tuned to One Crack News today. I guarantee you that. Guarantee it. Y'all better randomly check. Well, you'll get the notification from One Crack News. It's Carcino for Life channel. You might not. So definitely check here too. But yeah, I got videos already posted to come out. So deuces.